Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 442 podcast. I'm Azar Mathani, and as always, I am joined by the wonderful Tommy Sondy.
Hey now.
Alright, you're just going to say something weirder
It's
each
gonna be
week now,
something
aren't you?
new every week, guys.
I'm almost disappointed you didn't break out into a rendition of All Star, but we are also joined by the reborn Tony O.
Morning, boys. I don't get the reborn bit.
Wait,
but,
Tony's what happened, Tony?
I'm sure it
It's
has
Easter.
something to do with the
It's
resurrection.
Easter Monday.
but
It's
yeah,
Easter Monday.
I am
exactly.
not. I am not claiming that. Yeah. No.
I'm
not-
just saying, Tony,
nope.
you are a Christ-like figure in
nope,
my
nope,
eyes.
Nope. I am not claiming that. Yeah. Happy holidays, guys.
Yeah.
happy-
Same
happy
to you
Easter.
guys.
Speak for yourself. I have to work today.
Hey, you got Friday off, no? So happy holidays. That's your
Yeah, I
holiday.
did, and I'd also like Monday off.
Well,
My holiday is done. This is like wishing me Merry Christmas on January the 15th.
go work for the government. Go work for the government if you want Mondays off. Anyway.
No sympathy from Tony, that's for sure.
Nope.
Absolutely none.
Hey, the man.
Put the man on a pedestal, and this is how he treats
Yeah,
me.
borderline blasphemy. Maybe not even borderline, just full on blasphemy.
No, it wasn't borderline. It just crossed over, hadn't it?
Yeah. Oh well. This might be. Yeah, I fully expect to get some feedback this episode from. Less than happy.
Just
Yeah.
just going down the list,
Just
seeing,
drive away.
seeing who I can annoy
Yep.
each week.
Keep driving away our listeners, is there? You've already driven away the Middle East, so why not go to the West? Yeah, sure.
Everyone will get their turn with me.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to hop right into the action for this weekend?
Not really.
There were FA Cup games, a tournament that I have not paid attention to since Man United were dumped out in
Since
January,
2000.
February.
Yeah, 2000 when Fergie.
Hey! They won the FA Cup under Van Gaal. I paid attention then.
Did you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, when's the last time United won the FA Cup?
Yeah.
Jesse Lingard winner, Wembley against Crystal Palace. Don't you forget it. We'll kick off with Man City 2, Liverpool 3 before either of you have a response. And, Zach Steffen will want that one back, won't he?
Wow, what I was wondering. I watched this over and over again to just find out what he did wrong. Because I was thinking, did he try and pull it back? Did he try to do like a pass? But
Tommy, the shorter list would be, what did he do right?
what did he do right this game? Yeah, but it just looks like he completely panicked and just switched off, which is, it's weird to see, especially from not I wouldn't say experience, but he's a professional. I'm just
He's an international keeper.
and he's the starting national keeper for US, right?
My prediction is he will not be the starting keeper in the World Cup. That's
Hey,
know.
I'm just saying, this is why Canada topped the group.
It's all Steffen's fault.
Can't have a keeper doing that.
Actually, I think
I'm
Matt
just
Turner
saying,
was.
Captain Sweatpants would never.
Yeah, I was gonna say who would back up. Is
Matt
it did
Turner,
Arsenal sign?
Arsenal's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
Arsenal signed
because he
him,
was
yeah,
the one that
okay.
played against Canada. Couldn't keep them out. Yeah, I think he doesn't get his first touch right? Like that's the first problem. It's very similar to Edison's, I guess, very ice cool moment against Diego Jota, against the same team last week. But in this instance, Steffen, he doesn't have the quickness of feet and the quickness of thought to, I guess, turn away, which he needed to in that situation.
Look,
Yeah.
if we just assume that all of football is just a simulation, it looked like his controller just got disconnected. Like he'd flicked the right stick to take a touch wide, and then his controller went off.
Yeah.
And this is why you always check your battery level before playing pro clubs.
I just blame EA scripting, really. Like,
Yeah, it was too obvious on this one.
Yeah,
they had to do a better
honestly.
job. But
quite clearly
yeah,
wanted to give Liverpool the win. It happens sometimes. Yeah.
and you gotta love Mane going in for the slide tackle challenge on the keeper to get
That's how
that.
you know it's just a FIFA game. Someone's just mashing slide tackle.
That's exactly how when I used to play FIFA is how I played. I would just like slide it on goalies all the time like that. Yeah,
I remember. Didn't work for
slide
you,
on
though.
players. Yeah, no, it did not.
Didn't
It did
work
not.
for
No.
you. Yeah. City took the. They didn't turn up in the first half, really. I mean, all 3 goals were in the first half. I'm trying to remember
Yeah,
now.
3. Yeah,
Yeah, they were
3-0 in the first half. Like I don't remember the last time we saw a City performance that bad in like a half.
To
That
be
was,
fair, after watching that Atletico game in midweek, I thought this might happen. They were dropping. All of their players were dropped. They lost Kyle Walker in that game, if I'm not mistaken. They lost Kyle Walker in that game.
Yeah, they
De
did.
Bruyne as well. Like, he came off in that game injured, and Pep was clearly reluctant to play him in this game. Well, straight up refused. So, City's treble dreams die. I'm sure Ozair is. You much prefer Liverpool to win the quadruple, right, Ozair? You didn't want City to win the treble.
No.
No? Yeah.
No, I don't want any of this. They're terrible. Both of them. I want both teams just to suffer endlessly. You don't understand how bad the last 4 or 5 years have been for me.
Yeah. I can imagine.
You don't have to deal with this because Spurs don't win shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to deal with some other Arsenal heartbreak stuff. So I think Todd's probably feeling it.
It's on Tommy.
No, he's not feeling it like I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I'd have taken a break from football by now. Like, 100%. I don't know how you're doing this. Like, every week you come on, yeah.
You know how I'm coping? I'm using this as therapy sessions. This is just football therapy for me at this point.
We should be charging you for these sessions.
Hey, good point, Tony.
Yeah.
We did get to see that Pep.
Oh, I'm already paying you insanity, so why not take something monetary as well?
Pep clearly doesn't rate the FA Cup, at least as much as Premier League and Champions League, which I don't blame him, judging from the lineup that he put out there, and his reluctance, like you said, to put KDB in.
I wouldn't say he doesn't rate the FA Cup. He definitely threw it, but
it's the price he had to pay for the team he picked in midweek. Whereas Liverpool, if you look at them, they got to rotate their squad pretty heavily in midweek.
I don't think Salah started that game, did he, against Benfica? I don't think he did.
I don't know. I can't remember, honestly.
But
I try to put these games out of my mind as soon as they're finished.
Yeah, but it probably also highlights how little depth City have as well compared to Liverpool. You're just looking at the attacking options. It was Riyad Mahrez and De Bruyne, really. That's about it. Mahrez does set up a grandstand finish with that brilliant touch and effort against Alisson. It was Alisson net, yeah. Alisson in net. But, no. City never really looked like coming back into this. Gabriel Jesus had a great chance that he absolutely should have scored. That might have made this more interesting. I don't know what's happened to him. He doesn't look like a goal scorer anymore. But
look, in fairness, Jesus is normally resting over Easter.
Okay, yeah. I think they're gonna do it.
A nice Easter joke. I love it. So.
Thank you. Tony, you set me up so
I
well
am
for
not
that one.
I'm not engaging with this. Yeah. Nope. That's gonna be the title of the podcast. Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
It is now.
Fully looking forward to the Liverpool quadruple. I can live with it. I've accepted
How
it.
fucking dare you,
Tony? I don't know how you can say that.
Think about how unbearable Liverpool fans have been.
Yeah,
just think about it.
They're already
And
unbearable.
Just
Might as well just
turn that up to like no, you don't turn that up. You don't encourage bad behavior, Tony.
It's happening.
I make
final.
these kinds of jokes,
They're
and
in
do
the
you encourage
final.
me? Do you encourage me when I make these kinds of jokes? No. You tut at me and you tell me to be quiet. That's what we need to do with Liverpool fans. We need them to stop, please.
Except this is happening. This isn't a joke. They're in the final. Who are they playing in the semifinal of the Champions League?
Villarreal.
Playing Villarreal.
Oh, come on.
Please, Uncle
Emery
happening?
masterclass.
Please.
Come on, let's go, please.
You're a lost hope.
Yeah.
Listen,
This is what my life has come to. I'm relying on Unai Emery.
you know what? To stop the
it is
quadruple, yeah,
actually
we are.
happening. Yeah.
We are going to rely on Unai Emery in the Champions League or Chelsea in the FA Cup.
Or City in the league. I think that's the
City
one
in the
that's
league.
most likely, to be honest, because I think Liverpool are winning both the FA Cup and the Champions League. But
I still don't even want to see him win a treble, so they keep their Carabao Cup, and they should be happy with that. Just that.
okay, should we move on?
I would really enjoy it if Liverpool finished with just the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, that would be
Oh,
that
I'd
would be
enjoy
sweet.
that
That,
so
would be very
much.
sweet.
The state of me. The absolute disgusting state of me.
I mean, what else do you have to look forward to in the season besides other teams losing? So.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. That is very much what is keeping me going at this point. Chelsea 2,
It's not working out for
Crystal
you.
Palace 0.
Mhm.
It's not. It's really not.
I've got
Tommy, I guess we'll... I'm talking to Tommy now.
Well, that was okay. Let's go on. Go on.
Tommy, your thoughts on this game? I'm not speaking to Tony anymore after his quadruple talk.
Yeah, Tony, we can't have that on the spot, okay?
Ridiculous behavior.
Yeah, this game was it was a hard fought 2-0 over Palace. Are you know
Hard
what they?
fought. Okay.
Yeah, I would say hard fought.
It's
They're
not a
there's
hard fought game.
Chelsea's best move at this game was not letting Conor Gallagher play.
Yep.
they missed them. Palace definitely misses them when he doesn't play.
How petty, man. Come on. How petty is that? Like,
Prevent this kid from playing an FA Cup
He's your own
semi-final
kid.
at Wembley.
your own kid. And
Well,
yeah.
you know what? He had plenty of game time this
I
season.
fully
He can sit
expect
out
a
one game.
transfer
It's fine.
request from Gallagher when he comes back. It's like,
I
what is
mean,
this nonsense?
none of us think he's going to stick around at Chelsea, do we, next season? No, of course not. I mean, I'm sure he'll either be loaned out or sold. He'll be sold for sure. Yeah, I'm
The
sure.
loan market is changing, so you probably can't do that. And you
Yeah,
also
we
can't.
can't.
Can you sell players? I guess you can. Yeah, but you can't buy anyone. Anyway,
I mean, whatever. We'll see what happens with the whole ownership situation. Come off season.
At least the Ricketts are out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard
they're
that.
down to 2 buyers now?
You know what? I heard too. Then I don't know if that's actually 100%. It seems like there's still a few more. I don't know. Honestly, the whole situation in terms of buyers and whatever has gone a bit quiet as of late. We don't really been hearing as much. So I'm not sure what's going on behind the scenes, but I'm sure it's actually been welcome in terms of focusing on. I'm sure for the players and for me to just focus on the matches.
see, this is how comfortable Chelsea's win was. We're not even talking about the game at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Well, dude,
I mean,
you know
like,
what? You know what? To be fair, though, I'm still not over the midweek loss in the
Still not
Real
talking
Madrid.
about the game. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy, talk about the FA Cup
Yeah,
game.
FA
This is why we have
yeah.
you here.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Talk about the Loftus cheeky finish that was the first goal.
You know, I'm really happy for the guy because he's been getting a bunch of game time now under Tuchel, and he looked like our best player on the pitch in this match. He had his goal, I was going to say it's really nice, but it took a big deflection as well to take it away from the keeper. But just overall on the pitch, he really was kind of everywhere. Mason Mount had a fantastic goal as well to seal the win. Rudiger had his customary long shot that was really
Look, at
good.
this point, we have to be thankful. We have to be thankful when Rudiger's long shots don't go in.
Yeah, 'cause it
because
could have
that
been
means
a
Chelsea are
backfire.
going to get
Yeah.
slapped.
Yeah, honestly, it was. I will say it was hard fought, but it was comfortable. Palace didn't really offer too much, um, and yeah, we're in the
I
finals
mean,
FA Cup.
the
So
one guy that it's a shame, really. He didn't have a good performance, and that was Big Romulus, Big Romelu. I mean, another glorious chance. I mean, this didn't like affect the outcome of the game or anything, but when a striker's low on confidence and he puts that kind of chance onto the post, like good stuff from Timo Werner in the build-up as well, who's playing with a lot of confidence in these last few games.
yeah,
Oh Jesus, Lukaku.
yeah, I'm about Werner. I've been very impressed with him the past few matches. He was even in the Champions League midweek. He was one of our biggest threats until he came off, and that kind of changed our play. Today or not today, but in this semifinal, yeah, he was everywhere again, and he's really gaining confidence. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, you have Lukaku, who doesn't play, and when he does,
He's getting academy
he can't
minutes
score.
now. He's
Yeah,
getting academy kid minutes.
You know what?
He is truly the Tammy Abraham replacement.
Ever since that interview came out with him, expressing his love for Inter and how he never wanted to leave and all that stuff, and then he had that kind of moment where it seemed like behind the scenes things were solved, and I think after that he still he was dropped for one game, and then he came back, and I think he started like the next couple or so, but then he was quickly phased out of that squad, and he has not seen anything since.
Do you think that Romelu can look at who he is now compared to the start of the season and be happy with how his time at Chelsea has gone?
Oh my days. Okay.
That one had layers to it. I like that one, honestly. I think that was one of my better ones.
I'm sorry, sir, but on a serious note, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Lukaku.
Oh, what do you mean? That was being completely serious.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Lukaku in the summer. I honestly have no idea, because he's clearly not even getting into this squad. Like you said, academy minutes. It's not. We don't really rely. We don't need them. You look at them. We don't need them. And we spent how much? Yeah, don't remind me, Tony, please. Best and worst transfer signing, Tony. You are spot on with that one.
I think he's just fully worse now. There's no best
just worse.
involved
Yeah, our Joe was
anymore,
yeah.
Hey,
Forget best.
50,
Yeah, worst.
Tony was 50% right.
Yeah, 50% right. Tony, yeah,
I'll
too much
take it.
credit I give you. Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, I guess we have another Liverpool-Chelsea final to look forward to in May, and
Please no Kepa.
God, the end.
Please no Kepa, please.
I mean, Mendy's.
he's gonna be there. He's gonna show up.
Yeah.
He can show up. Yeah, we can see his face on the big screen. I'm happy with that, but not on the pitch.
Would you be happy with that?
Yeah, he's I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Maurizio Sarri disagrees.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
moving on to the Premier League action this weekend, and we will kick things off
Bring it.
with Tonio's very own Arsenal Football Club losing 1-0 to Southampton after being presented with a huge chance to retake control of the top four race.
Huge chance. Yeah. Okay. Look, I will say, I mean, because I got messages on Saturday morning saying it's back on, and I'm just looking at people. I'm like, we need to focus on ourselves. If Arsenal win every game from now to the end of the season, they will make top four. Easy, right? Problem is, we can't score goals. Like, when you guys were
What do you mean Eddie Nketiah as a starting centre forward didn't work out?
I'm not even going to be mad at Eddie because look, at the end of the day, Eddie shouldn't be playing. It's as simple as that. But he's playing because we don't have any other options. Like I said, was ill in this game. And, Southampton played Chelsea last week. And halfway through the game, when it was 5-0, Hasenhuttl decided, you know what, maybe we shouldn't go all out attack every time, and kind of tried to stem the tide by going three at the back, or well, five at the back really, so that he didn't concede 9 goals. And he carried that system into this game, and Southampton just parked the bus because they know Arsenal don't have anyone who can reliably put the ball in the back of the net. My issue when we were on that good run was always, I still don't feel we have enough goals in this team. And you look at the players, I mean, Bukayo Saka, 20, Gabriel Martinelli, 20, Emil Smith-Rowe, 21, right? Odegaard's a senior player, he's 23, but he's hardly a goal scorer. And this isn't a pick on they're kids. At that age, your finishing isn't mature. Your attacking productivity isn't mature. I remember when Fabregas had his breakout season, he scored 14 goals in the league. He had 11 goals he had 12 goals by November. And then he scored 2 goals the rest of the season. That's just what happens when you're a young attacker. You're streaky with your goal scoring. So, where do you look for the issues with Arsenal? And for me, I think Arteta is a good coach. I've already said this. A lot of people will disagree. I see a lot of things I like in terms of attacking principles and what a modern team should do. Our players get put in really good situations and they don't always maximize it. But I don't know. Like, if you asked me at the start of the season, top 6, I'd have been happy with it. But United and Spurs were so bad this year that top 4 opened up. And I just feel sometimes you need to capitalize on situations like that. And in January, the window came. We sold Aubameyang to Barcelona, or gave him to them, and we didn't replace him. And we relied on Alexandre Lacazette and Eddie Nketiah, who collectively have 1 goal from open play this season. Doesn't make sense.
That's pretty good.
You know what I really enjoy is after every Arsenal loss, I can just, like, in our running order, I can just pencil in Tony monologue for about 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't have to worry about it.
I was angry last week, I think, but also, I'm at the point now where it's just very obvious that we don't have the squad to do it. Because Tottenham have goal scorers in their team, as bad as they can be, and they are really bad. They have Son and Kane who can, score a goal at any time. Even they've added Kulusevski, they have Lucas Moura. They have mature attackers on their team. United have 1 attacker on their team who can bail them out of terrible situations, which they're very often in. Honestly,
we'll come to that.
My concern with Arsenal is that we might finish 7th or 8th. I don't know when. I look at a fixture list, I'll be honest, I don't know when we're going to score next. That's where we're at right now with Arsenal. I don't know when we're going to get it.
You play Man United soon. We'll donate you a couple. We're good at giving to these causes.
They have to play Chelsea midweek first.
Yeah, we're playing Chelsea. Oh, so it's a full 4-4-2 derby this week for Arsenal. Great. Yeah.
You know what, Tony?
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I have a feeling you win.
Do we want to preemptively just take next week off? Because I'm not confident either.
I am calling in sick.
It's just going to be Tommy on his own.
All right.
We'll get that ASMR episode that
send in the names
Tommy
you want
really
me,
wants to do.
Send me the names you want me to pronounce, and I'll get it recorded.
I don't know what we do if we, like, when it comes to Arsenal, we're looking for progress, and I think Arsenal have made progress this season. But if you don't finish in the top 6, how can Arteta keep his job? That's where we're at right now. More than half of the fan base wants him out because you look around and it feels like people are getting quicker results with the resources they have. The problem is we are not spending the resources that we have. And I don't know. We've decided to go this Project Youth route. But in the summer, we absolutely need to get a top quality attacker who puts the ball in the back of the net. Maybe 2, probably 2. to be honest. But
It feels very much like Arsenal bet their season on signing Dusan Vlahovic and then just didn't have a backup plan.
I am torn on that because I'm the same person who has said, like, signing Lacazette in the first place was a mistake. Wenger didn't want him. He had the option to sign him the summer before and the summer before, and he wanted Karim Benzema, he wanted Luis Suarez, he wanted anyone. Because he was never anyone but Lacazette, because he was never sold on him. And eventually he was like, okay, I can't get my top target. I'm going to sign Lacazette. And less than 6 months after signing him, he signed Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang because he wasn't convinced by Lacazette, right? So not signing your first choice striker and deciding to have more time, I get it. But it just feels like, I mean, I look at Jean-Philippe Mateta at Crystal Palace. He'd score goals for us. We literally just needed a guy who can score 5 goals. If Arsenal had beaten Crystal Palace, Brighton, and Southampton, we'd be in the top 4 right now. Easily. Because Spurs and United are a mess as well. But we can't seem to beat anybody. We have Chelsea, Man United, and West Ham next. We lose all 3 games. I'm really concerned that we might be looking at 8th place, and at the end of the season, it's a very uncomfortable conversation to have. Some think that Arteta's job should be in question already.
I don't think you should worry about Man United having.
You're ahead of us right now. You are literally you're ahead of us right now.
Look, and that is a damning indictment on Arsenal.
If you beat us next week, if you beat us on Saturday, you will finish ahead of us easily.
No fucking chance.
See, Tony sounds like a. No,
Tony
go
sounds
ahead.
like
Go
a
ahead. Go ahead. No.
Was your joke that bad? Okay.
Go on, Tommy.
No, I was gonna say it sounds like, I mean, you're a very defeated man right now. The thing is this. You keep saying the same thing.
Tony, the Chelsea fans about to talk down to us.
You keep saying the same thing, Tony. Spurs are shit. United are shit. West Ham are shit. It's like, yeah, you're right, Tony. You can't write off your hopes just yet because there's still 7 games left for Arsenal.
Hopes
there's still 6 games for everyone else.
Hopes for what? For Champions League?
Potential
No
right?
chance.
That's all I'm saying.
No chance.
You know what, Tony?
We have
I'm sorry.
we have 45 goals this season. There is no chance. Like, 45 goals at this stage of the season is ridiculous. You need way more goals than that if you're going to achieve anything. The aim now has to be to consolidate Champions League, Europa League somehow. And that's going to be tough. I mean, I'm looking at West Ham. We thankfully have 2 games in hand on them. We're going to lose them both. Like, yeah.
You're not losing to Man United.
You are not our game in hand.
You are not losing. You are not losing to Man United.
I don't expect to lose to Man
guarantee.
United.
I will guarantee.
If we do lose to Man
watch
United.
Arsenal beat Chelsea midweek. I can just see it happening right now. I can see it happening right now.
Oh no, Tommy! Don't you dare try to mix in
You
with
are
us. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, come on. Just sit in your... Okay. This guy
Fucking
is...
patronize us.
Okay. No.
Sitting there from your FA Cup final.
You know what's going to happen on Wednesday?
Mr.
They're going to start
Chelsea.
Lukaku against us, and he's going to score.
Yeah,
score.
give the Academy minutes.
Yeah.
Academy minutes, right?
Yeah. I think the last good game Lukaku had
God.
was against us. He basically ended Pablo Mari's Arsenal career.
That was like really early on in the season,
Yeah,
right? Like the second game, I think, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is Pablo Mari still alive?
He's not at
Is he
Arsenal
around?
anymore. I think he's
okay.
Udinese, I think. I can't remember, but yeah, he's on loan though. He'll be back because no one's.
I mean, like, okay, getting us vaguely back on track before Tommy says more
Ridiculous.
crazy things,
Yeah.
unnecessary things. We've mentioned it in passing a fair bit, but Spurs lost 1-0 to Brighton, which opened up this quote unquote chance for Arsenal.
Quote unquote.
I mean, well, you can't. I did air quotes, but you know, audio medium. Yeah, Spurs are rubbish.
Yep.
Sat back, but didn't score this time. And Brighton continue to terrorise North London. North London is neither white nor red. It is that weird shade of minty green that Brighton wear.
It's ridiculous. I thought they would lose this game, Spurs, and I couldn't be happy about it because I thought Arsenal would lose their game as well, and that's basically what happened. Yeah, Brighton are really tough to play against, especially away from home. The way they're set up with the three at the back, it's just a perfect antidote to Spurs' three at the back system. And when Tottenham don't score first, yeah, they're not great. I can't remember them having any real chances. I think Harry Kane had a half chance, really, but other than that, yeah, they were pretty ordinary as you'd expect. And that defending for is it Trossard's goal? I mean, really nice goal, but Jesus, yeah. Eric Dyer is not good. He's not good. Sorry, go ahead, Tom.
I was gonna say, even like you said, Kane was irrelevant. Or sort of Son, Kulusevski were both like going from the last week where they were like on fire, clicking. We were like praising their counterattack and their impact. Both irrelevant. This is the Spurs that we've been seeing this whole time. You're right, Tony. If they don't score first, then they just don't offer anything. They sit back too much. They wait. And for me, like we've seen this every game is like this. They haven't looked great in any game defensively. They just have clicked offensively sometimes. And it didn't happen today.
I think this is fully because I played a wild card in fantasy to bring Son into my team.
Oh, that's rough.
Do you make him captain?
Yeah. No, I didn't. I made James Maddison captain.
Not much better.
That didn't work out either.
Yeah.
No, equally bad. But at least he has a second game to try to redeem himself.
Yeah. Every game I watch, what was the last game? Was it Villa? Every game I watch, teams just, go all out attack against Spurs and get hit on the counter attack. It just makes me so frustrated because I'm like, they're a one-trick pony. Long ball to Son basically from Hurricane or long ball to Kulusevski in behind. If you don't give them space in behind, very easy to play against.
If it doesn't work, you're right. That
they don't have anything else.
Stunted, yeah, that's true. I'm just looking at Spurs' their remaining fixture because I want to compare it to Arsenal's.
I think they play Liverpool next.
No, they play Brentford next away from home, and then it's Leicester, Tottenham, Arsenal. So not the easiest run-in for Spurs, but then again.
I see. You're trying to make this interesting. No.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it interesting.
It's not going to be interesting. Look.
He's talking down to us again.
Yeah.
He's talking down to us again, Tony.
Do you remember when he said, "I'm not sure Chelsea are going to make the Champions"? Just get out of here. You're fully one.
Oh, we're in a top 4 battle.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's a little worried.
Look at the goal difference. 41, 18, 8.
Yeah.
The rest of Arsenal, Man United, and West Ham kidding themselves that they're in a top 4 race with 8 and 9 goal difference. Yeah, rubbish.
Oh no, forget West Ham. I'm not gonna link them up in this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm not even putting United in this one either. I'm just exclusively thinking Spurs and Arsenal.
Unlike both of your teams, my team won a Premier League game this week in spite of themselves.
Okay.
Man United 3, Norwich 2. Yeah, we suck. We really fucking suck.
This was up there as one of the most embarrassing performances. I don't know what's going on at your club.
How are you letting Norwich come back from 2-0 down?
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? Man United are just...
And almost getting a third one, like, right after that second one, too. If it wasn't for De Gea.
A brilliant save, yeah. Like, Norwich had 15
David De Gea
shots.
is the only reason... David De Gea and Cristiano Ronaldo are the only reason we're, like, within striking distance of top 4. And it is embarrassing that we are.
Yeah, I'm looking at that midfield, to be fair, and it's like It's
Oh, it
Bruno
was
Fernandes,
just you can
Pogba,
very
and
much
Lingard.
you can very much see, like, I'm 100% certain that it's just Nemanja Matic can't play 2 games in a row, and we're like, okay, we
I don't think he can
play
play one
Liverpool
game.
on Tuesday.
Wait, Matic is
Yeah,
going to play
we get
against
60
Liverpool.
minutes.
He's going to play against Liverpool.
We don't have any other midfielders.
Oh,
McTominay and
man.
Fred are both hurt.
Is that at
We have no
Anfield?
one else.
That's
We
at
are about to
Anfield.
lose to Takumi Minamino and Divock Origi. That's what's about to happen to us against Liverpool. We're about to get slapped by Simicas and Joe Gomez and who are the other backups that they have? James Milner. They'll play Kelleher
No,
and
they'll
net.
play
You'll probably
Alisson.
keep a clean
They'll
sheet.
play Alisson. But,
Oh, they'll have a strong. I think they'll have a stronger squad than that. But yeah,
I
you
don't
guys are
think-
getting slapped. You guys are
Yeah.
getting slapped midweek for sure.
this is
I don't like it when Tommy speaks today. Tommy's visibly upsetting me today.
You know, I was gonna say this. Apart from United winning this match,
Gonna have
almost,
to re-edit my intro and cut out the wonderful this week.
I know I'm okay with that.
Such a patronizing good days.
I was gonna say,
I think I hate this man. I think I hate him.
other than United winning, I was gonna say you had Ronaldo scoring, Ronaldo bailing out United. You had defensive just like absolute misery, and then you had De Gea making big saves, and also bailing out. But then somehow United won this game.
Who started on the wings in this game? I think Elanga got an assist, right?
Yeah,
Was it
for
Rashford
Elanga
Ronaldo,
and
yeah.
Sancho. No, it was Elanga and Sancho, and then Rashford came on as a sub.
Jadon Sancho played this game? Jeez, okay. I'm not
He
going
was
there.
anonymous.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I talked about him.
Elanga did have an assist. He did well in Norwich. They're just bad.
Yeah.
Just hounded down a centre back who was in possession, and centre back proceeded to do a Zach Steffen, and
As they've been doing all season. It is what Gibson and
yeah,
Hanley.
that is pretty standard Norwich.
Yeah,
I think it was Gibson that made the mistake for that one.
Yeah, it was Gibson. I mean,
Do
look,
we
we
think-
should give Ronaldo some props. He did score a hat trick in this game as
Yeah, he did get a hat trick. Yeah.
like, was it 60 career hat tricks now? 50 at club level, 30 hat tricks,
before
Past.
the age of 30,
and then 30 after the age of 30.
That's
Thank
it.
you for putting that into words, because I'd lost myself in that sentence.
that's a ridiculous stat.
60 hat tricks. That's
Yeah.
just honestly, that's insane. I can't. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's like he's got 60. Messi has like 54, 55, and then everyone else is just trailing way at the back.
He is the greatest goal scorer of all time, Ronaldo. When you just
He's
you look at his
ridiculous.
record, he's just finding more and more records to break. Look, I think he is. I don't think he's the solution to United's problems. But listen, you signed Ronaldo.
He's
to do
he's
Ronaldo
hard.
things.
He's hardly the biggest. He's hardly the biggest problem either. Like
Yeah.
there's so many other issues in the team before we get to like play style for the forwards and all that. Like we have so many other structural issues that fuck it, go score your goals. Third highest scorer in the league. Not quite sure how that happened.
I think
but
we fully accepted that Ten Hag is coming to United now, right? Like that's happening.
I'm not willing.
Not
willing
until it's
to
official.
speak on it too much until we have an official announcement. I remember John Obi Mikel.
And Darren Ramsey as well. But yeah, no, the word basically or rumor is that Ten Hag he doesn't want Ronaldo on his team next season, or he doesn't have him in his plans basically. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he handles that because he is the biggest part of what is actually working at the moment, because nothing else is. So I don't know how United are gonna resolve that situation, but hey, good on Ronaldo.
We have so many situations to resolve this summer.
Yeah,
It's just let him actually rebuild the team if we bring him in. Just don't do this fucking Frankenstein of the squad again. Like let someone with an actual plan rebuild the team from the ground up, like Liverpool did with Klopp.
Anyway, should we? I think we've beaten this game to death. Should we move on, Uzair, or do you want to,
No,
bask
let's
in
move on.
United's...
Let's move on.
Yeah,
I
okay.
do not want to bask in any of that. You can't bask in the shade. West Ham won. Burnley won. Biggest talking point from this game. Actually, first of all, we hope that Ashley Westwood is as okay as he can be. Came off with what looked like a horrible leg injury. I believe the early reports I saw said that it was a broken ankle.
Vlasic
But we
was-
wish him a...
When you see players
Yeah.
reacting, how what was it?
Vlasic.
Vlasic does.
was-
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when you know that that's a bad injury.
Again, like completely like freak accident as well. It looked like he just got tangled up with Vlasic. But we hope he has a speedy recovery and that there's no long-term complications.
Yeah.
But in terms of the actual football of this game, Maxwell Cornet missing the cornet of the goal with the penalty. An illegal penalty at that.
See, this is your
Yeah.
fault, Tommy. Just so you know, all these bad points.
how's this my fault?
You've been encouraging this bad behavior all year.
You know what? And you notice I have not. I don't think I've laughed at any of them. I guess I did laugh at the Jesus one. Yeah. Okay, that's it though. That's it. No, I won't. Not anymore. You know what?
Look, I won't even claim the best partner of the weekend because that's already in the bag. We will talk about that one later.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say like Cornet fully stopped in his run up, and I thought that it's been clamped on that you can't do it, but I guess the fact that he missed, perhaps like whatever.
Yeah,
Probably.
'cause the official rule is he should have retaken it, right? Like,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
but I guess the ref.
Because he missed.
Yeah, I'm
it
fully in
doesn't get
favor of
retaken.
that. Fully in favor of if the attacker, messes up due to not following the rules, then sorry, that's but it's I think you are supposed to retake it though, even if you miss. I've seen previously that it's been retaken, but anyway, I don't.
No, I'm fairly certain it's like if you get a non-positive outcome for your team and you broke the rules, they're just like, all right, we're not going to take it. Same way that if the keeper comes off his line to try to save the penalty but doesn't save it and it goes in, they don't retake it.
Yeah.
Someone should have told should have brought that up in our GKSSA game, Tommy, all those years ago. Remember? But I won't open those
Yeah,
ones.
best not to relive those memories, Tony.
Yeah, that could be season defining.
Can we talk about Pope having a great performance on Easter? Or is that too on the nose?
I mean,
he did have a great performance.
it's out there, so
He really blessed that game. He really saved them.
The header at the end there to preserve the draw. I forget who it was on West Ham who
The save off Issa Diop.
Yeah, it was. That's just world class save. The Cornet's PK miss would have given him a 2-0 lead for Burnley, and after sacking Sean Dyche, would have been a huge win. I know you guys probably have thoughts on that, if that's a good move on Burnley or not. What do you guys think about that sacking?
I thought it was a crazy appointment. Then I went to look at the table again, and they've won 4 games all season. So, honestly, I don't know that he can have any complaints, to be fair. If they're hoping
my thing is this is them fully just relying on like a new manager bounce or something. Probably try to get someone in till the end of the season, unless they're hoping that Michael Jackson and Ben Mee are going to coach them for the rest of the season. In which case,
is his name actually
make sense.
Michael Jackson?
His name is Michael Jackson.
I'm actually a bit upset
excellent.
that
Excellent.
Didn't give
The fact that Burnley played West Ham, they couldn't beat in the first game. It was a thriller, but you need the result at the end. You didn't react to the beat it one. All we need is for them to sign someone named Billie Jean, and we're set.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm not surprised. That's the thing. When you're at the bottom of the table
Look,
and you're fighting for
in the
your
end,
relegation, yeah.
yeah, you know what? In the end, they're bad, but should I stop?
This might be a
with
record.
the Michael Jackson ones.
This might be a record for puns per podcast. Yeah, puns per.
Gotta
episode.
boost those stats.
Uh-huh.
But going back to Sean Dyche, you look at the budget that he's been working on with this, and Burnley should have been a 4-win team a long time ago. And the fact is, if they're going to go down, all right, Sean Dyche also has experience winning the championship with Burnley. He's brought them back up twice. Once when he was first appointed, and once when they got relegated in, I think, 2016. I don't think the sacking makes sense from that perspective. If you look at the investment and you look at the record of the manager in terms of like bringing them back up and limiting the damage of a relegation, I don't like the decision.
We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right? Like,
I will say, Burnley were purchased through a leveraged buyout. Basically the same thing the Glazers did to United, so the club are saddled with debt right now. Yeah. And this is owners that have made that financial decision, a risky financial decision for a club, panicking because they're all of a sudden their Premier League spot is in danger, even though they haven't invested in it. Like you think about like, oh, they made signings, they brought in Cornet, they brought in Weghorst, but they're still they signed Weghorst for less than they sold Chris Wood for. Not all that money was reinvested. Their net spend since, what was it, 2018, 2017, something like that, is 17 million. This is a Premier League club.
I don't know, because I felt Burnley at the same time. He plays Moneyball, basically, right? He plays a numbers game. He puts the ball into the area, straight up 4-4-2, tries to prevent high quality chances for the opposition. Like, they're tough to play against, right? But they had to do something, because I mean look, he's basically paid for that loss against Norwich, hasn't he? That was the game. Yeah. When they beat Everton, I thought they were odds on to stay up, and losing to Norwich, you never know. The new manager bounce might do something, but it didn't look like they were going to stay up under Sean Dyche. So, look, we'll see what happens.
I honestly, I hope they survive. I think the Premier League is a more interesting place with Burnley in it.
You hope they
survive? Because they just annoy
survive?
that shit out of everyone. I do hope they survive.
At Everton's expense, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I like Everton, so I don't know. We'll see.
I have no strong feelings about Everton one way or another, but
That's how I feel about Burnley. But
Everton have shot themselves in the foot so many times. Whereas,
Burnley.
like,
Yeah.
Watch
just saying.
Burnley get relegated, and then they just rehire Dyche to get him back.
Hey, good for Dyche. He had like 15 million left on his
Yeah.
contract because they just signed him to like a 4-year one.
Yeah.
So he'll get a good payout, and we should move on to Newcastle 2, Leicester 1. Let's speed through these last couple of games. Bruno Guimaraes is quite good.
Yeah, I mean, he's finally
He's
finally broken his way into the team after being benched for John Joe Shelby. He's now finally able to play alongside the Newcastle legend. But look,
Hey man, it took J.K. Rowling how many years to write all those books? It takes a while to get all the stuff together you need to oust Voldemort.
keep him coming. Yeah.
That wasn't a pun. There was no pun there. I don't know why you're upset. There was no pun.
No? Okay. No reference to...
It's just a straight up joke. Straight up
Okay.
joke.
Yeah.
That's a joke. It's not a pun.
Keep him coming.
You could say he got shelved.
What's that?
That's a rough one, but
Yeah, that no. Don't keep him
Alright.
coming. Please
Shelved,
stop.
like
Let's go
shelved
back to that
on a
Newcastle
Yeah.
game, please.
Oh my days. Yeah, Newcastle are enjoying themselves, aren't they? They're they're enjoying this new positivity that there is around the club. This promise of a brighter future. Yeah, money talks, right? Like they signed Bruno. How Newcastle are able to prize away a player like Bruno Guimaraes from Lyon is crazy. Just shows you, as Tommy always says, money talks in this sport. And yeah,
Hey, it's made-
Also
It's-
helps that Lyon have been a bit crap this season. Something like 10th in Ligue 1.
it doesn't help when they sell their best player, but yeah, they're one to watch. They could be a problem next season if they make some interesting
They will be a
signings.
problem.
No
Yeah.
doubt they will be going for some top players, throwing money at the wall, seeing what sticks. Yeah, but they've also spent their money pretty well. You look at all the signings they've made. Dan Burn, he's been a good pickup.
This is without Kieran Trippier, who
Yes.
was phenomenal for the first month after he signed.
Yeah, without his free kicks, basically. But
Matt Target has also been a good signing for them. Like they locked down.
Target.
Basically, they went
Target,
Target,
yes, Target,
according to
he is
Tommy.
a-
Leicester
Like they
City,
locked down wing backs, they locked down a center mid, and they locked down a central defender. That's good signings. That's clever.
it's gonna be
The
still
one-
Leicester. Like
They're all in on the Europa Conference League at this point.
Yeah.
I
The
forgot
one
that they're-
player who hasn't really worked out for Newcastle has been probably Chris Wood. That's probably the one signing that hasn't really made the impact that they wanted.
He did score last week.
He got So what does he have? I think he has like maybe 2 goals since he's moved over from Burnley. I think.
It's Chris Wood. Like I don't think any of us thought
Like,
Chris
that's-
Wood was
that's-
going there to score.
That
goals.
is about what you expect from Chris Wood.
Yeah, yeah. He's up there to win headers. He's winning headers. So
Well, can't wait to
yeah.
see who they sign for in the summer for their striker.
watch them sign Darwin Nunez from Benfica. Yeah, that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
interesting.
He had a couple against Liverpool, right?
Yeah. He had
One in each leg.
Yeah.
yeah. Good
Yeah,
player.
That'd be some signing. Yeah.
Has some issues in his game, but yeah, decent player. But yeah, do you want to move on to the next?
Yep. The last game of the weekend is Watford 1, Brentford 2, and this game contains some of the best commentary that I have heard in a while following poor Imran Luz's miss. And it's so good. I am playing it. Oh, Jackie Oatley is the best Premier League commentator in existence,
Yeah.
just for repeating the word loser after he puts one over the bar from close range.
Shocking
wait,
miss.
It's so good.
Shocking.
She's definitely calling him a loser, right? Like I know it's his name, but jeez,
The magic of puns.
I feel like if that was my name,
I take my hat off to Jackie. Like, she's done a brilliant job with that.
I
I
feel
mean,
like
after that miss, it's warranted. I'd say it was pretty bad.
I'd put my first name on the back of my jersey, honestly, like just to avoid a situation like this. But yeah, brilliant.
Which first name would you put?
What? Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
It doesn't apply to me, for God's sakes. Oh my days. Anyway, yeah. Well done.
Anything else on this game?
I'm trying to remember the score.
mean-
was it 2? It was 2-1, right? This game?
Yeah.
It was 2-1.
yeah.
Late winner for Brentford.
Yeah, Pontus Janssen, I think, from Ericsson free kick. Really good delivery.
Yeah.
He continues to impress. Yeah.
That feels like the result that really is just another nail in the coffin for Watford, doesn't it?
To be honest,
for sure.
it
For
felt
sure.
like they
Yeah,
were
It's
playing.
been a while. Yeah.
It felt like they were playing knowing that they're down. They're just going through the motions now, to be honest. Really good goal by Dennis, but 6 points adrift having played 2 games more than Everton, yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's very much a 2-goal race, or 2-horse race for that 17th spot. So, yeah, unfortunately, Uncle Roy couldn't get them out of trouble.
Wait, so does that mean that Everton play today, or when did Everton play their next game? Because they have 2 games in hand, right? Who do they play midweek?
Leicester.
They don't play today, but it's Leicester midweek.
They play Wednesday.
Yeah,
they play Wednesday.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, technically there is a Man United Liverpool game on the Tuesday. Is anyone predicting anything other than a Liverpool win? Speak now so that we may make fun of you.
If anyone's crazy enough to do that, it's Tommy. So.
And not even me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it could be.
That's
you don't need to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think.
Tommy, what do you predict? How many goals do you think? Chelsea. Chelsea.
You want the Chelsea Arsenal game?
Yeah.
See, this is where you're not gonna like it. I think Arsenal get a result from this.
What does that
mean? 1-1.
He's doing it again. He's patronizing us again.
1-1, Tony.
1-1.
1-1.
You think we're gonna score against you guys? Okay.
Yes. Right. Well, I mean, it may not be you. It could be an own goal. I mean, I'm just saying.
Not even that. Yeah. Okay, so take it away. Why not?
Yeah. Now that Tommy's done patronizing us again, all I was left to say is please give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Give us a rating: Apple Pod, Spotify, Anchor. Where else are we? YouTube. All the places. Can't keep track of this. I don't upload them.
I was gonna say that was just as painful as United's performance, but yeah, you should have said Arsenal. I don't think it was
quite as bad.
Yeah, no, Arsenal. Let's go Arsenal. Yeah. Anyway, I'll stop interrupting.
Tommy, are you gonna say something? I'm not gonna thank you, Tommy, because you've been very rude to us. Are you gonna? Do you have one last bit of shit talk you need to get out the way?
Yeah, we didn't mention Olivier Giroud this episode, so I just wanted to throw his name out there.
You know what? I do appreciate you getting him in there. Good. You know, good old Giroud, always sliding in right at the death.
Did they play? They played on what, Friday? Didn't
they played on Friday. They won on Friday. But
Giroud,
of course they did.
He did not score. But
thank you for joining me, Tony.
Giroud did not do anything. Didn't deserve a mention.
But you did say his name 3.
Beautiful doing it.
You just said his name 3 more times, so we got a win out of this, so we're good.
I didn't say his name 3 more times.
That is a wonderful, wonderful win for us, Tommy. Thank you for bringing that up, and thank you so much for listening. We will see you next week. Bye bye.